Wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, I've come once again to share another striking video with you. I've promised you that every time I come here, I'm going to be bringing videos. Some of those videos are videos you cannot see by yourself on your own, even though they are on the social media, but you can find them. We make it easy and we bring it to your doorstep. What we do in this platform is to promote the restoration of Biafra, the freedom of the Biafran people. We do not come here to attack any individual. We don't come here to fight against people, to lie against people. We don't come here to instigate violence. Neither do we come here to preach hate. No matter your religion, no matter your location, as long as you're genuinely seeking for freedom, whatever we say here is going to favor you. But most importantly, what we do here is to expose the evil of the enemy, the blackmail and propaganda against the Biafran people. We will continue to expose it. Whenever we see such videos that have to do with that, we bring it to your doorstep. And in this very episode, I'm going to share a video with you that I want you to watch. Because watch this video from the beginning to the end, you will now begin to understand the evil of the contraption called Nigeria. You will see a video that was done in one of the conventional media in Nigeria, where they were speaking about our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, mixing words together, telling lies against themselves, and having, you see people talking from both sides of their mouth. But I want you to listen carefully to this video. You will understand that this evil man in that contraption know the truth, but they keep on denying the truth. They know the truth, but they keep on denying the truth. These are people who knows that Nigeria is irredeemable. They know about the evil of the contraption of Nigeria, but yet they support that evil simply because it doesn't have to do with them, it has to do with someone else. And they forget that injustice against one is injustice against all. Just like every one of them have been silent in the injustice that is meted against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Today, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is facing injustice in Nigeria. Even when their court has said, let him go, they continue to hold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And people turn a blind eye to that, as if it is not happening. These are what we see in the contraption called Nigeria. And people feel it's okay until it begins to happen in their own doorstep. Then they will understand it is not okay. Just like the insecurity I see today. This insecurity I see today, our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu cried for this insecurity on behalf of Nigeria in London when he was protesting. He was protesting in London for the benefit of Nigeria and the Nigerian citizens. When the insecurity has not gone far, he warned them to curtail the Boko Haram. Then it was only in Borno. Nobody paid attention. From Borno, it came to other region, Now it comes to Middle Belt. From Middle Belt, even to the southeast. Everywhere now is destabilized. And finally, we have decided to secure our own area. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not just wake up to begin to talk about self-determination. No. He started from asking them to correct the wrong, and they refused. Instead of listening to him, they went and kidnapped him. And after kidnapping him, Chukwu Okike Abiyama already have raised someone to stand in gap for him. And today, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Master Simon Ekpa, is there doing what he has to do to secure his own people. And these idiots that come online to talk forgot that Master Simon Ekpa is in a country that is lawful, a lawful country. Master Simon Ekpa is in a country like Finland, a country that obeys international law to the least, a country where human rights is top of the game. Do you ever think that Master Simon Ekpa will be breaking the law and he will be walking free in Finland? Do you ever think that Master Simon Ekpa will be breaking the law and he will be in the leading party in Finland? Do you ever think that Master Simon Ekpa will be committing a crime and the Finnish international media, their major media, will be interviewing him on a daily basis and carrying information about him? Do you think our Prime Minister Master Simon Ekpa will be doing something wrong? And the media of Finland will attend the cabinet meeting and spend 4 good hours. It is so sad that people who claim to know nothing. People who are supposed to know, they know nothing in Nigeria. They carry certificate around, and when you see them, they want to threaten you with a certificate. You see them presenting doctorate degree, professor, and all whatnot. Empty brain. That was why Mazen Nani can say, if a man from Nigeria tells you that he's a professor, spit on that person. He know nothing. A professor that will go and rig election for somebody who didn't pass common entrance. Somebody who has not seen the full wall of the school. A professor will rig election for him to become a leader. And you are still proud to call yourself a professor. I want you to watch this video I'm about to play. Watch it carefully. From the beginning to end, you understand the decay of the contraption called Nigeria. It is irredeemable. It doesn't matter how you see it. It will never, ever be redeemed. It will get worse as the day go by. Let us watch this video carefully from beginning to end. Study it. Study it. Pay attention to everything this man is going to say. Then you begin to understand that Nigeria is irredeemable. Those people you want to put your faith in, they are the ones that have prepared themselves for truth. Let us watch and come back.
So why will defense come out? Were they not cautioned to come out and say this kind of thing? For Samuel Ekpa, that has been declared wanted many, many times. This is not the first time. You came into office, you meet such a declaration, then you go after the guy, pick him up, and bring him back to Nigeria. And everybody will put their hands together for you. You know, but you will need international collaboration. You will need the international police. You will need the international security agencies. And most of them may not talk to you. They will talk to the DSS. They will talk to the police Interpol units and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and all of those kind of agencies. Not you, defense.
Of the opinion that these approach by the defense headquarters could be counterproductive?
It's not going to be only counterproductive, it's going to be an exercise in futility. Now, if Simon Ekpa is coming to Nigeria with armor tanks, boots on ground, jet fighters, marine ships and attack vessels, then you say the defense is coming to speak. I like that. We should begin to trim ourselves to our constitutional roles. What defense is speaking about, it should be concerned about even the military motivation, current motivation, removing biases from the military, ethnic biases. You are looking for Simon Ekpa, and Gumi is here in Nigeria telling you that you must pay ransom to bandits. And you are looking for foreign people that are not even in your country. You are not able to deal with the ones in your country. There are people in political, judicial cases right now that were said to have diverted monies for terrorism acts that could procure weapons in Nigeria. You are not attacking those people, and we are talking about people that are outside of the country. Are we not distracted?
Oh man, it's very interesting. I'm trying to read through to see what impact even the utterances of Simon Ekpa, the impact it must have had, especially during the very hot period where the Southeast was boiling, since the detaining, I beg your pardon, of the IPOB leader in Nigeria, that's Nnamdi Kanu. There were a lot of issues at that point in time everywhere. Still right now we hear that Mondays in some states of the Federation you can't go out. When you're going out you have to get to look over your shoulders to be sure that you're safe. Now here's my question. Simon is not in Nigeria. Some others like that are listed on the DHQ's website perhaps are somewhere around, perhaps been picked up. We don't have the information. But you are talking about collaborating. You have to be extradited to be brought back into the country. And I want to imagine you and I remember the Nnamdi Kanu story, right? Do you think that indeed the international community is ready to work with Nigeria in achieving this at this point in time?
For our information, the international community has vested interests. They have so many things to bargain with, for your information. They may even come on air and tell you Nigeria is dealing with human rights issues. Nigeria is not going to get visas. Nigeria, but beyond that, during negotiation patterns, there are things that the international community would want to negotiate for their economy, for intelligence gathering, for protection of their citizens in Nigeria, protection of their citizens' businesses in Nigeria, and to give them advantage too, to put Nigeria on their side in their global challenge of relevance. So there are so many things to negotiate for. But my concern is this. If Simon Ekpa is subject and is a subject to Nnamdi Kanu, and Nnamdi Kanu, in the last court appearance, maybe you didn't have that tape. If you have it, you can play it. Was making some statements that he is going, if they release him, he's going to deal with all the people that have been messing up the area. He's going to do this. He's going to cooperate. He's going to, So Nnamdi Kanu, in the essence, and is in government hand. You don't need any noise. You can negotiate so many things there. I know what I can achieve if I have that advantage. And another thing you need to note is this. The governors, the local government chairmen, if they remove their cloak of the usual Nigerian politics.
Fellow Biafrans and viewers across the world, after listening to the illustration of this man, this clown who called himself representative there, what do you think? Do you still think there are intelligent people in that country called Nigeria? When you listen to him clearly, you will see that these are people that know the truth. They know the truth, but they continue to deny the truth simply because it has to do with a Biafran. When issue has to do with a Biafran, they will always twist it. They will try as much as possible to twist it against the Biafran people for a reason best known to them. Every single one of them is a puppet to the Fulanese. That is why they can never stand for the truth. But I want to remind every one of them that injustice against one is injustice against one all. Today it is Biafrans. Today it is Martin Nnamdi Kanu. Today it's Master Simon Ekpa. The next day it might be you. It will get to every one of you. As for we Biafrans, we are used to it, and our defense is strong, and we will never back down. But for you, when they come for you, you will definitely go down. Injustice against one is injustice against all. We must always try as much as possible to speak the truth, no matter who is involved. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again on the next episode. Stay blessed.